Right now, that radar is sweeping around pretty quiet. Matter of fact, you put it into motion and you can see showers and thunderstorms moving away from the southwest Florida coastline around the Florida Keys and drifting away. All the green you're seeing on the radar is false return here this morning, but we are waking up to temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Matter of fact, we're just shy of 80 there along the coast, and the winds are fairly light. They're out of the east northeast. That's that flow around Hurricane Fiona that ushered in drier air yesterday and today. With the dry air in place, sunny and hot. Sunset time coming up at 7:22. After that point, 8 to midnight, we could see a scattered shower or two as a little boundary moves in our direction. That rain chance only about 30%. So there is Fiona making a close pass here towards Bermuda, but it is the dry air that has been moving around this system, and it arrived yesterday, and it is in place, and it's not going to move here today. We are going to be dry. As a matter of fact, look at the forecast here for today. The majority of the state starts off that way, and then you see this little boundary beginning to push in. This is around 10 o'clock. So 8 to midnight roughly is when we have a chance to pick up some showers north to south. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, moisture begins to build back in and our rain chances go back up. A little closer look at today. You see how dry until later on in the evening. All right, tropical depression number 9. The very first advisory was issued at 5 a.m. from the National Hurricane Center. Let me set the stage. We've been watching a low-level circulation at the surface. It's been exposed. What that means is this system is getting sheared. The shear is coming from Fiona. We have an outflow channel that is ripping the top of this system off. Thankfully, it's keeping it very weak. You can see all those showers and thunderstorms there just to the west of circulation. Now, this system is moving north of the Carousel Island and close to a buoy. So with all that data this morning, the National Hurricane Center had enough information to meet the criteria of initiating advisories. This is a good thing because now we start to get a center, and that center gets put into the computer models, and they all have the same starting point. And the next couple of computer model runs should give us a little better information. One caveat, though, this is a very weak system, and weak systems, especially right off the get-go, are a little hard to track. Now, as far as the future of this system, it is forecast to strengthen as it moves past the Cayman Islands and near Cuba here in the next couple of days. Matter of fact, a Category 2 here early on Tuesday. It's at this point where we have concerns here in southwest Florida because in day 5, right now the National Hurricane Center has us in the middle, right smack dab in the middle of this forecast track. This cone will fluctuate here in the days ahead. We'll see some changes as we get the latest information, so you'll want to stay with this. This is just kind of day 1 of watching this system. So as we look at the 7-day forecast over the weekend, if we've got to make preparations, we should have some decent weather, especially early in the day, to do that. But it's Tuesday and Wednesday there where we'll be watching the tropics, and of course a lot of question marks. We'll stay on top of it here as we work through the next couple of days.